Now we will discuss about the different brand equity models, and we will try to understand how the different companies make their products as a brand. There are basically three models, and in this audio lecture I will try to explain you the first model, which is named as brand asset valuator, and that has been given by the advertising agency Young and Rubicon. They people made the research with almost 5 lakh consumers in 44 countries, and they have provided us a comparative measure of brand equity of thousands of brand across hundreds of different categories. So basically the people have come out with the idea of 5 pillars. They have suggested that there are 5 basic pillars or 5 basic components on the basis of which a brand equity can be created in the market. The very first pillar they have suggested that in order to create a successful brand is a differentiation. So differentiation is the measure of the degree to which the brand is seen different from others. How a product, the market has to choose how my product will be different from the product of other manufacturers or the other marketers. So the first pillar according to brand asset valuator model is a differentiation. The second one, they have suggested the second pillar as energy. Here energy do not stands for power. Here the energy stands for the sense of momentum of brands. How quickly the persons, how quickly the market and the customers grab the information regarding the brand. This is the second pillar suggested by brand asset valuator model developed by Young and Rubicon company. They have suggested that the energy is the measure of how fastly the customer are associated with the brand. The third and most important pillar is the relevance. Relevance means the breadth of a brand's appeal. How deeply the brand can affect into the mind of customer is known as relevance. So do not confuse between the second and third point. The second point was energy. Energy was how quickly the customers respond to the brand, and the relevance is how much level of the effectiveness the brand is having in order to make its presence in the customer mind. The fourth pillar suggested by that model is esteem. Esteem means how shall the brand be regarded and how much it will be respected in the market. And the last pillar suggested by that model is knowledge. Knowledge means how much previous knowledge the customers are having about the product, and because obviously there is a direct correlation between the previous knowledge and the next purchase. So that's why there are 3 basic pillars suggested by the first brand equity model, that was brand assets valuator, which suggested us the 5 pillars upon which the brand equity is created. The first was differentiation, how the difference can be made between the brand of one manufacturer and the brand of other manufacturer. The second one was energy, how quickly the customer respond to the branding strategy. The third one was relevance, how much the brand is efficient in making the perception, in making the effectiveness in the minds of the customer. The fourth one was the esteem, how much services or how much the brand will be regarded and respected by the customers. The last one is knowledge, the previous knowledge the customers are having about the brand, because on the basis of that they will purchase the next thing.